Okay, after a little bit of fucking around, I think I've got it working. I mean, we're going to find out, but I think it's all good. I'll have to tweak some in-game settings really quick. Oh my god, borderless full screen. Oh, I love it when people include that as a setting. Also, completely forgot that this is an option. Oh, okay, I thought it defaulted to. You know what, we're just going to leave that. Okay. So these two here are simply where I played the first mission. Like, that's literally earlier today. I played the first mission as each character just to get a feel for the game. This is where we start. Although, can I... This will overwrite the start. Okay, that's fine. And we're going to skip the tutorial. So I'm going to play Emily Colwyn, I'm going to do non-lethal ghost like a madman, and go from there. So that's the plan. Hopefully now that I'm using Streamlabs, assuming Streamlabs doesn't crash, like it has been non-stop, it shouldn't be laggy, because I don't know why the fuck should
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart.
I'll let this play really quick,
In the
just for
aftermath,
continuity,
the men who sent
and
the
I'll be
assassin
back.
tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Oh, no worries, man. Sorry, sorry I wasn't here when you got here. It's good to see you, Drax. I'm glad you're still hanging around. You'll pop in for the VOD? Yeah, no worries, man. If you ever want to chat, just comment on the VOD and I'll make sure I get back to you. Sorry I haven't been streaming as much. I've just been fucking
Watch your
chock-a-block at
step,
work.
Majesty.
It's been
I'm
interesting.
not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily,
You look tired, Father.
every year I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin, your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector. How naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
I feel like we should just like sack all of the city guards.
Your sword can't still my heart.
Should have gone for the head. So yeah, you can play as Corvo, which I didn't know when I bought this, so that's kind of dope. But I'm gonna do Emily first, and we'll do a Corvo approach to it later.
Cast you in cold marble. Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, then I'll bring her to Coldwood Prison until her trial.
It'd be kind of dope if there was like an alternate version. You could do kind of like a Far Cry ending,
boy.
where you like just pretend to like over a long period of time you pretend like you like Delilah, and then you like sneakily find a way to kill her, and you're like, haha, usurped, bitch. I mean, I know that's a bit far-fetched, but
So now
why
I
not,
wear
right?
this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the Rose Gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
Gonna be all Captain Mayhew.
No!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
When they were hiring this guy as the watch captain, did they not just look at him and think, bad guy? Like, that man has bad guy written all over him.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Delicious. I should probably read those, hey. God damn it. As this is a... Here we go. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in the most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. What a name. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, we'll launch the ISS Jessamine Coldwin, just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy, tied to a long tether that you will release and swing against the hull. What you say during the ceremony is of course up to you, but here are some ideas intended to serve as food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far and fair. May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. No, you're not. Empress, presented for your approval the schedule of the Middle Song's Eve, morning me with the Tivian Trade Commission, presentation from the research vessel Lobberly. All of your clothes? All of them. You go double check as well.
I did.
Go double check.
I just did.
Did you fold them up? No, you didn't. Go fold them up.
How do you mean fold them up?
Fold
I don't
them.
know how to fold them up.
Oh, do you guys not know how to fold your clothes?
Yeah.
Just fold them the best you can. Just kind of like.
I don't know how to fit all my clothes in.
Ah, so you lied to me.
No, but I got.
Sorry about that. I got my little ones like going through their clothes and like sorting out their drawers and stuff, and it's they just one of them just found money apparently. Oh shit. Where was I? Presentation from the research vessel Loblolly Swift, just returned from newly discovered island chain off the Pandician continent. Midway a meal with the dignitaries from Morley, who will present you with a gift in exchange for your attention to their complaints. Okay, that's kind of sketchy. That almost sounds like a bribe. Dedication and speech for new wing at the infirmary home for aged seafarers. That's kind of cute. Meeting with advisors on the issue of bloodflies in the south. Evening me with Lord Corvo at his request. Oh, evening meal, sorry. Evening me, you're just getting pissed with Dad. From Eric Plainstow, scheduling secretary. What do you... You don't have to fold them, Lily. I already said just put them away. Because you don't know how to fold them. Okay, so there's two dickweeds out here. Again, like
These
I said,
bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos.
So this first mission I've played through twice actually. Once it's called.
How many times have I looked at that skyline?
So it's not too bad.
It feels like everything just changed. Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
You're all right. I was worried. Where's the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... He's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks. Looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Captain Mayhew, you don't know me, but you've got to tell the Royal Protector that I have urgent need of his time. I'm carrying a message that has to be delivered face to face. Tell him I'm working with Anton Sokolov, an old friend. All the boats are being sent away from the docks, but I'll delay as long as I can. Tell Lord Corvo to find me there. My ship is called the Dreadful Whale. Megan Foster. Now, as I'm doing non-lethal and ghost, whoops, I don't need to have my sword equipped.
No time for that now.
There's always time for half. Get out of here. You know, I never thought to open this window. No, you can't. Yep, so I pressed that.
This won't open without my ring.
I need the ring.
Ramsay has it.
Shit, probably should crouch. Now, non-lethal. Quick save's your best friend, because holy shit is it a pain in the ass to have to reload all the way. Okay, you're just chilling here. Hey, bud, you're just gonna come with me, yeah? Cheers. Up your hop. That's the spirit, let's go. Power slide. I wasn't ready for that. Historical record of government positions and ranks. Addendum. Corvo Attano, accused of assassinating the Empress he was sworn to protect. How unlikely he would not only overcome his shame, but then redeem himself so fully as to be named Royal Protector to yet another Empress. Those of us at the College of Histories are too fast to use the pen against him. Yet, let us not blame historians, for the evidence against Attano was nearly overwhelming. First, he's the only Royal Protector ever to have been born of an isle other than Crystal. His foreignness itself isn't a crime, but added to the suspicions. The most forgiving of which is that he lacked the capacity to fully understand his duties. Second, he was caught quite red-handed with a bloodied weapon kneeling over the body Empress Jessamine. Yada yada yada. I'm having a stroke right now. Don't mind me and my dyslexic ass. That's not what it says, don't worry. Of course, it turns out that even this damning evidence was part of a clever plot to destroy the Empress and remove Attano from interfering with the ongoing plans of the Lord Regent's conspirators. While I admit to publishing what are now clearly incorrect conclusions regarding Corvo Attano, I will not, as some of my colleagues have done, resign my position at a veritable organization, but instead I reassert myself in the endeavor of weeding out fact from fiction to produce the most salient histories possible. I think this is the room I was just in. Yeah, it is. Cool. I'm just gonna leave that locked. Now, I'll only be reading the first of each book I come across. So if I ever come across doubles later on, I'm not going to go fucking reading every one of them. That's just silly. Now, this technically isn't stealing, because this is my money. Did I say bathing salts? The old bath salts. That's how they get you. That's what the Crown Killer is, just someone really high on bath salts. Yep, I definitely did say bathing salts. I don't have RTX enabled. No reflections for me. I wonder if that's actually a thing.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this clown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name. You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. Pardon me. This is not my room. Is there anything even in here? What is the purpose of this room? Oh, fuck yeah, more bath salts. God damn. Should be on an acid trip this whole game. Alright, let's go downstairs. I suppose we've done everything up here. Hello? No. Here we go. The Crown Killer strikes again. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Caldwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Or Ichabod I'm having a stroke. Fucking names, dude. Ichabod Boyle, a notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. To be fair, the Boyle family were traders from the first game, so get fucked. Boyle recently wrote an opinion harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod, what is that a word? Style of governance, and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to this mysterious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who criticize the throne? Well, it's not Corvo, so get fucked. That's all I know, is it's not Corvo.
I don't like that.
I don't think he technically saw me. Oh!
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's...
Ah, fuck-a-doodle-doo. So technically the first time he didn't actually see me, he suspected he saw me. Which doesn't count towards losing the ghost achievement. What the fuck happened there? Oh, Dishonored just crashed. Dishonored crashed and Streamlabs crashed. Okay. What the fuck? So Streamlabs is still technically running. From what I can see. Okay, hang on, what's going on? Application load. Okay, so Streamlabs crashing is preventing Dishonored reopening. So there's obviously some conflict there.